What is going on, Darsticks here, and new Lightspeed bundles have been announced for the game to unlock Beskar armor Mandalorian. So this is some big news. It is $20, and it is just going to give you the unlock. It does not give you Beskar armor Mando. It gives you the other Mandalorian. So let's take a look real fast at what you're actually going to get with this bundle. So if we go into squads, I made this nice little graphic here. So we're going to get the top row there, the Mandalorian, OG one, and then Grief, Queel, IG-11, and Cara Dune are all going to be at Relic 5, 85, Ability 7, so no Zetas on these teams as per usual. But they're all going to be Relic 5. So for me on my account, obviously I have one at Relic. So is it worth it for me at $20 to get so is it worth it to get the 4 relic levels on Mando and then all of the Cairo and everything that we need to do the other ones up to relic and then all the relic materials as well? I would tend to think, I'm on the fence right now. I think yes, because Mando and Grief at Relic 5 would be pretty good. Give me a really good bounty hunter squad. I mean, mine is pretty good since I already went for Executor, but even better with those on there. And then I wanted to show a few of the teams that we could use. Obviously, the bounty hunter team there with Zam for GAC. Really good. That Omicron we've already got applied. Bringing both of those up to Relic 5 would really help that team quite a bit. We've got Beskar Armor Mando. We already have him unlocked at Relic 3, so we get a couple more to put on that team. Emphas Nest, Hondo, Anaka. You can throw in a few other scoundrels into that to make a decent team there. Dash with L3, Vandor, Queel, IG-11. You could do that. You could throw a few other varieties. You can put Emphas Nest and Hondo in that as well. Just kind of throwing some ideas out there. Now, Mon Mothma with the Cara Dune, you could do that. We got Pow on this, Captain Drogon. Throw in some other ones that you could put on there as well. And then you've got Sana Staros. We get Cara Dune on that team along with Stormtrooper Han. Sana Staros, maybe that's a little bit out there more. We're going to see if how well if it's going to help that team at all, really, having another Rebel tank on there. But it's a possibility. You could also put Cara Dune under a Saw Gerrera team is another option. I don't have Saw Gerrera, so obviously I didn't build that out, but you could also do that. So for $20, it's obviously not as good of a deal as SLKR. Most of those, for SLKR, I had some of them farmed, a few of them, but I did not have them at any kind of gear level or anything. So getting 10 for $10, basically, a solid deal here. A little bit less value. I mean, you're paying $4 per character to get them to Relic 5, but if you think of how many weeks it's going to take me, realistically, it's probably at least 6 weeks, I would say, to get these 2 relics and get all that. And so all that material that I'm be using for that. Now, to be fair, I probably would only take Mando and Grief 2 relics, so really we're looking at a couple weeks there. But that's still a couple weeks that we could be doing something else, finishing Ray, finishing, our other things that we need to be doing, flesh out some other teams. I think that's what this helps with, is it's going to flesh out those teams a little bit more. Like that Mon Mothma team right now looks pretty terrible, honestly. I've got Kyle Katarn. Mon Mothma needs a lot of work. Eventually she's going to Relic 5, either for Profundity or for Jedi Master Luke. But, we're working on that. Working on Drogon to get that team. We're going to put that out there and see how that really performs, if we can get some holds there. Power we're working on, so we've got a lot of work to do. And so taking these off the table, is it worth the $20? I think that's something you guys are going to have to decide for yourselves if it's worth it on your account. For me, though, I feel like it is probably worth it. I'm going to wait and see when it comes out and kind of make the decision. Then you guys will see it in one of the updates. Hopefully this helps just to show you what all you're getting, these 5 characters, where they can be used. Hopefully some idea of what you can do if you want to spend the $20. Now, if you're free to play, obviously you're not going to do that. But, you know, all options there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to push to 500 subscribers. So if you can do that, we would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel, helps the algorithm, all that stuff. So we do appreciate you greatly, and thank you for watching.